Hello, my name's Lisa and this is my winter garden. Well, spring garden, isn't it? Let's get it right. These were the daffodils I was waiting to come out. Look how tiny they are. There's my hand. Look how tiny and perfect that is. Just beautiful. The buds on them were bubbling out and I thought, what on earth have I bought? I thought I just bought Narcissi. I thought, oh, I've bought the wrong thing, or the wrong things in there. But no, look, that's what I bought. That's what they're called. Absolutely lovely. Look at that. Just a lovely pot of joy. What have we got underneath it? Some little forget-me-nots coming out. They're splendid. There's my rose, my new one. That's Pete's Perfection, in memory of Jeff's dad. And to go with it in the border, excuse me, yesterday, we bought this little fella. Doesn't look much at the minute, but he will do that. Look at that. It's a bit mad, isn't it? Hanky panky. Couldn't resist. So that's going to go in the border. Really pleased with them. I shall leave him there just to sort himself out, acclimatise. Just can't get over how gorgeous they are. There's more bud to come yet. Look at that. Also gone on a bit of a spending spree. Went to Otter, our favourite nursery, and got these two lovely wallflowers, 2 for £16. They are called Winter Orchid and Winter Spice. Just lovely, aren't they? Bought pots as well for them to go in. They'll go in the front of the border. They're in buckets at the minute. One because I'm giving them a bit of water, as you can see, before I pot them. But also I've been doing the hokey cokey, putting them in and out of the shed. It's been a bit sharp, the old Frosty, in the mornings. So I didn't want them to get a check, but I think they're okay now. They'll be in pots, so I can quickly run them in undercover if they need to be. Also, we were a bit pleased with this. We found these gorgeous. How do you pronounce them? We call them campions. What are they calling them? Ooh, Laurie again it, yeah. We call them campions. 3 for £10. Can't go wrong, can you? Look at that. So again, I've been doing the hokey cokey with them in and out. But I think they're all right now to pot up, because I can again whip them in if need be. And look, I've got that there. This is what I bought, replete. They don't show you, does it? You sort of look and you go, what's that size of dinner plate? But look, not far off where it shows on there. It's a bit more pinky. It's a bit more salmon pinky on the front. And actually what we've got is a bit more yellow. So it's not quite as adverse. Maybe as it goes off it might go a bit pinker. So there's a pink tinge, like a salmony tinge. Oh, look at that. That's another double, but that's like a taller Narcissi. We've got to be careful because our garden's quite windy. Not today, but it can be quite windy. Look at that. Isn't that just lovely? That's the wallflowers that we bought in newspaper. Still okay. That was £3.75 for 10. Half of them survived. We'll see. We'll see. Not going to be as good as the ones we've just bought, are they? Very pleased with this. This was our purchase last year. It's got gorgeous pink, perfect, like porcelain rosebuds on it. That's climbing up. Happy with that. Very happy with how our little overwintered last year tater-tates and the odd little Jetfire have done. And we've enjoyed this. A couple of random little purple crocus. Next year I'm going to buy a purple crocus and put them in with it, because we really like that combination. But it's only happened in a couple of pots, so we will do that. We'll make a point of that happening. Cornice is coming on. Big fat buds, and they've all got beautiful flowers in those buds. And what I'll do is I'll let it do its thing, but it gets very huge. See, there's not a lot of room. Looks like there is, but there's not a lot of room between the shed and the cornice. So I'll let it flower, have the glory of it and the beautiful sharp green foliage, and then I shall have to cut it all back again to the knuckle, otherwise it'll get that's next doors at the back, stolen. Stole it. Their wisteria, stole it. What I did want to show you, and I'm rather proud, look at this. In amongst all of this jumble, look at those gorgeous blue flowers. I think they're called a silica. We got the bulbs. Ooh. How long ago was it? 10 years? 10 years ago. From Mottisfont. Because they've got a huge sweeping carpet of it. It's everywhere at Mottisfont at this time of year. Loved it so much. But that's all it's ever done. And I did have them in a pot and I got annoyed with them and I just threw the pot. I'm annoyed with them. They're not doing anything. And they come up year after year just there, so they've found their place. I don't touch them. That's all they do, but that's good enough, isn't it? More little forget-me-nots. How adorable were they? Little tiny bits of joy. Also, we got, when we went to our favourite nursery, that's the little hole foxes go on through the fence. Backwards and forwards through that hole. We wanted some more climbers to go up the fence, and we promised ourselves last year we would get some climbers. So Otter, my favourite nursery, had, let me take them out a bit better, had this one that is called Clematis Rouge Cardinal. Ooh. We have got purple Selenium. Ooh. What else have we got? Oh, Pilu, Clematis, Pilu, something. But look, that sort of has some double, some single, quite rich, like a rich Nelly Moser, that. And then that little one, that little white one, because I thought that'd be nice. Now they, in my eyes, a bargain. They were two for £15. So yes, that's 30 quid's worth of plants there, people. But look how lovely they are. They're really strong, really healthy. Got to protect them from frost, so they go in the shed. And I wrap them. They're in a pot, big pot, and I sort of drape. Because I've got these poles, so I can drape poppy wrap over them. They're kept nice and snug, and they will be for a little while. I shan't be doing the okey cokey bringing them in and out. I just brought them out to show you. Really pleased with them. So we will be planting those. They will go along that fence. Because we have, it's just overwintering rose at the minute. There, I put sunflowers. Here is a perennial sweet pea, happy with that. Then along here, I've got a jasmine, I shouldn't point because it focuses on it. I've got a jasmine in that one, or a Selenium. It's not that great, it was an Asda jobby. Same there, I'm going to dig them out. I've got one Clematis in there, but it isn't, well, it might be better this year. It's a little peely wally, but it seems like it's doing its thing this year. We've got a tiddly 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 tiny. That's like a little bush Clematis. So I'm going to dig him out so we can enjoy him better. So I've basically got 4 pots here. 4 pots, 4 climbers. Happy with that. Look at this verbena. I've had it behind, look how ugly. How ugly is that? I've had it behind these boards all winter because it is daring to look like it's living. Even in the sub-zero temperatures we've had. So I'm giving it its best chance. It won't, but you never know. Always try and give plants their best chance. I've just hit my head on. My grandson saw this from across, when we was at Haskins, saw it from across the room, pointing. his little bell. He'll like that. My little spinner. Look. And the shoots are coming. How lovely is that? Look at that. This is King's Night Pearl, this one. I think that's what it's called. It has beautiful, long elongated, pale, pink fuchsia flowers. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that one. And this was lovely. I'll show you this one. It looks rubbish, but this was in a pot. It was like that, and I thought, oh, it was just soil. There was nothing there. Oh, what a mess. Throw it out. Look. I will not die. People are growing, look. So that's going to be potted up and loved. If you're going to do the effort, you put the effort in, I'll put the effort in. So I'll pot him up. I might pot him in here, actually, in that pot there. An Albrecia, really pleased with that Albrecia. It haven't done much in the border. But in a pot, I think they just needed a bit of extra water, so the border ones were a little bit starved of water. Look how lovely that is. I can hear a really big bee. That's a little tiny everlasting sweet pea. Comes up every spring. Joyful. Can't wait to show you those flowers. Why have I got a brick? Because I've got a dead fish under there. My little Corrie, my last fish. Pretty, pretty. What else have I got? Got this. I bought this because my husband loves pollies. And look at that. I haven't seen anything like that before. That is called Star Fever Pink. British grown. That was a Haskins. Isn't that lovely? So I should put him in a pot and put him somewhere nice, but he'll have to come in and out. I think I have to do yoki cokey with him because he's a little bit more tender, isn't he? I know they're weeds, but look at that. And at this time of year, look, why not? There's a bit of colour in the border. And the bees love it. There's my lupin. Stole that from my daughter. I stole a little side bulb shoot. He seems to like this garden. I haven't seen any of these this year for sale that are any good. I've seen them all peely wally and I'm not paying the price. There was one £12.99. I'm not paying £12.99. It was, you know, it was a Haskins. It wasn't like a locally grown or anything. Perhaps it's not a good year for them, for buying them. But isn't that lovely? And the Jetfires are doing amazingly. And the pollies, they come through that frost. All through the frost. Look at how beautiful they are. And I'm quite pleased with this little pot. This little bellis, this little Asda job. You know, well done Asda. Sometimes you've got to get them quick because they don't look after them there. I know that's not controversial. They do not look after them. Little white ones coming out. So if you see it, you've got to grab it. Like them, that's Asda. So that's going to come and have a little yellow flower. Yeah. The garden's on its way. It's on its way to not some. Oh, that was a find. That was a find. Don't look at that dirty water. Trouble is with this, right? I clean it, and the foxes come through that hole. Right? They come round. I've put that there to stop them. They pee in it. They pee in it and go off to the other hole. I don't know why. But that's full of fox. It's not just it's fox pee and water, so I sort of don't really want to clean it out, but I will. This was a find. Look at that. We went to the tip, and that was in the tip. We went, excuse me, mate. That's in it, that cast iron. Can we have that? Yes, you can, he said. And in he went, and he oiked it out. We go, how much? He went, £5. Done. Well happy with that. Look at that. Well happy. Cast iron. We'll clean that up, paint it. I will show you. You will be amazed. Really. You know, sometimes you get a bargain and you just, that's how we feel about that. Should we just have a look at the fuchsias? Are the fuchsias doing anything? I have to look right down in with fuchsias. Can't really see much in there yet. Not yet. This one, yes, this is Hawk's Head, the white one. White sort of drop fuchsia. Yes, that's a go. Oh dear, I've just noticed this. This has fallen. I'll have to get my husband to put that back. Oh, it has fallen. Snapped. Is that? Yes, that is a go. See the green shoots? That is happening. Is this happening? No, I think that's probably dead. That's a shame because that was a nice little fuchsia, that. Can't save everything. Yes, macrophylla. We have got green. We are a go. We are a go. This is either Carmen or Sarah Delta. I don't know which one. Ooh, can't see anything yet. Ooh. This is a Sarah Delta or Carmen. Yes, we have little green shoots. We are a go. And this one's the macrophylla, a tiny, tiny, tiny. And yes, we are a go. That's nice. We got little shoots on. The little Daphne. I think so, pink one. It's beautiful when it flowers. Looks like we're going to get loads on that this year. That'd be nice to see. Buds fattening on my hydrangea. Oh, and look. Right, don't do anything. Don't get excited. Right, that is a peony bud coming, and it's already got a hole in it. Look, someone's had a nibble. So we don't think that's going to do anything, do we? Peony leaves. Peonies don't really do it, but again, I'll give it its benefit of the doubt. I think we're sort of there. Splendidness. This is the splendid corner at the minute. Right, I've got to get on with some potting, so I shall leave you on that lovely picture of my gorgeous little narcissi, which I am absolutely in love with. Aren't they gorgeous? Right, catch you again later. Bye.